Hi, I'm Tommy.
Hi, I'm Scotty, and welcome to What the Culture.
Scotty, I want to let our listeners know that if you guys want to reach out to us, find all our socials, everything, we always post our links in the show notes
Yep.
and in the description on YouTube.
Yes.
So we love if you guys reach out to us on Facebook, Instagram. Sometimes we post some like interactive posts. We'd love to
Yeah.
hear back from you guys or our question of the week. I don't think we didn't have an answer from last week.
No, we
So
didn't.
we'll ask again this week. We'll ask it at the beginning of when
Okay.
we uh say what we're talking about.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So what have you been getting into, Scotty?
Uh, Nothing. You Shauna was sick this past week, so a busy week. But me and Dane are trying to get ready for our Washington trip. That's coming up beginning of April, and me and Sean are going to Boston in May. So trying to gather things for that and plan little excursions while we're there. They have lots of little tours and stuff like that. So been trying to plan all that and get everything ready. And so other than that, not much. Started watching a TV show on HBO. It's pretty cool. John Adams.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
So
I
it's a
know who it
really good
is.
series. Really, really good, actually.
I'm assuming it's about John Adams.
It is about John Adams. Yeah, a whole beginning, the Revolutionary War, Declaration of Independence, all that. The guy, I cannot think of the guy's name. I don't even know the guy's name that plays in it. But did you ever see the movie Big Fat Liar?
Yes.
Okay, so the guy who plays like the bad guy in it, he plays John Adams in the TV show, and he does a fantastic job.
Oh wow.
He's just absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so I was watching that and another one on Apple TV, Masters of the Air or something like that. It's a World War II TV show about the airplane side of things. I don't know if you ever watched Band of Brothers.
Yes.
Okay, so that show about the guys in the airplanes.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah, it's really good, really, really good.
I'll probably like it then. I'll have to check
and
it
then,
out.
I don't. Was you a Bad Batch fan?
Yes, I haven't started the final
Okay,
season.
yeah. So I watched the first 4 episodes, and they were fantastic.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
It
really
starts
good.
off really good.
Like, really, really good. Don't give any spoilers away, but
I love anything Clone Wars.
yeah, they're doing a fantastic job. This is the final season. I hate to see it go, but I mean, I guess where they're leading it to, it has to cut off.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't keep them around forever.
Fantastic start though. So looking forward to see where it's going. But how's your week been?
It's been pretty good. I made my return to streaming.
Ah, nice. Yes, check out Tommy on Twitch.
Twitch, yeah.
Right, Twitch. Yes.
Yes.
Tell them where to find you.
On Twitch, I am Muffin Man Tommy. Is it no numbers, just straight words all together? Muffin Man Tommy.
There you go. Awesome.
Probably going to be playing Helldivers for a little while. So
you said started playing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Me and my buddy Mike were talking about it. What do you?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I love it.
Nice.
It's like Terminator and Starship Troopers combined.
Wow.
Like on one side, there's bugs, like Starship Troopers. The other side of the galaxy, it's like Terminator robots. That's what they look like.
Oh, that's pretty good. It sounds good. I watched the preview of it, and it looked amazing. So I was hoping that it lived up to. I mean, they make previews. Anything look fantastic.
Oh,
so
it lives up amazing. To the hype. Yep.
Nice. That's good to go.
They were people have been calling the robot side Robot Vietnam.
Wow, that's pretty intense.
It's intense. It is very intense.
All right.
We were just walking through the jungle on my stream, and all of a sudden, just red lasers like everywhere.
Wow. All right, I want to check it out then. I look forward to it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good that they didn't just build it up and then it turned out to be a letdown.
Right, and it's nothing like the last one. It was like a top down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I look forward to it. We'll have to get it. I have to check it out.
And I've been watching Avatar, the live action.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm 5 episodes in.
Nice.
I like it.
Is it it's all out, right? The whole series?
Yeah, they did the whole 8 episodes.
I swear that's the thing I love about Netflix.
Yeah, they don't do like here's one episode this week.
God, it's just spoiled.
Like Disney.
Kind of like waiting a whole week.
Yeah, if I want to binge it, let me binge it.
Yeah, exactly. Let me finish. I want to watch everything in one day.
Let me watch.
Absolutely. Speaking of good things to watch, see Tommy's shirt right there.
I got a shirt just for this episode,
Yes,
guys.
absolutely.
You can't tell me I am not dedicated.
Absolutely, the guy's committed. So, yeah, we're talking about our favorite Western movies today. So go ahead and say it after we get done, or after you listen. Let us know what your favorite Western movie is. What you like, who you like, whatever.
And you know where to find us.
Yes, absolutely, because he already told you. So, all right, let's get into this. Tommy, you're starting at number 5.
Off? Sure.
All right, what you got?
Django.
Oh, wow, that is a rough movie.
It is.
That was a good. It's very good.
It's good. It's very rough.
It is. It's a hard watch, but man, it's a good movie.
Yes.
Again, Leonardo DiCaprio just knocking it out of
he
the park.
Played it. I love the jokes that he played it too well.
Yeah, he did. It was almost like, man, you were saying all those things really too good.
I love the gif of him where he's just smoking the cigar and he's like,
yeah,
you've probably seen it before, right?
Yeah,
that gif of him.
Yeah, we watched it. Oh wow, but that is man, the acting and stuff.
Jamie Foxx.
Oh, God,
I can't remember the doctor he was traveling with.
Yeah,
that guy killed it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Everybody just did an amazing job. Samuel L. Jackson. Oh my God, he was too good.
He was too good. Doing. Yeah.
Like I was like, dude, you are really racist. You're playing the part,
right?
Like, top notch here.
Too good at it.
He did. No, that was the movie was really good, well put together. I mean, and
I lost my top 5.
Uh-oh.
Look,
technical difficulties with the notebook here. We'll be back in a moment.
It's on my list. There it is.
But yeah, no,
I don't remember it by heart.
Really, that movie was really good, though. Like I said, everybody really just nailed it on their parts. Like,
there
wasn't anything you could, take away from it. It was good. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, it's a tough one.
It is. But it's a lot of heavy,
it's
topics
very heavy.
and subjects.
Yeah, but it is so good.
Yes.
And Jamie Foxx is fantastic. Everybody.
They did
a good job. My number 5 is, and this was a hard list to put together because I liked all these movies so much the same, was True Grit. I love that movie. Of course, it's a remake. Have you ever watched the original one?
I've only seen the remake, actually.
Okay.
And I love the remake.
The original, Josh Brolin, Jeff Bridges, Matt Damon, who I'm just a really big fan. But of course, that's the remake.
I forgot Josh Brolin's in that.
Yes, yeah, he is.
I knew Matt Damon and Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, Matt Brolin's the bad guy.
The way Jeff Bridges talks in that movie is incredible.
He did a fantastic. I think they picked the best guy to remake the movie.
They did.
John Wayne was the original guy. He was the original.
I was going to try to attempt it. I reckon that's LaBouffe.
Yes. But yeah, I love that movie. Really good story. Another one, everybody, just great acting and stuff. I'm trying to think. I don't remember if my oldest son watched that with us or not. It almost seems like he did, but it was so good. I love that movie.
That's one good thing about Westerns. There's nothing too extreme.
Right, yeah.
Besides, the ones like Django.
Yeah, that's
like a sensitive subject. That's kind of, and it is that I think it is considered a Western, but it's a little different than your normal Western.
It's still a cowboy.
It's not your normal Western.
No, but still a good movie though.
Yes.
But yeah, so True Grit. Now I did see. I couldn't remember when I seen the original. It was years ago, but I did watch it. But it's good. But of course, if I had to pick the two, the remake, they'd of course just better. But John Wayne, that was awesome, always. But again, True Grit. If you haven't seen it, another good, fantastic Western movie. Really, really good actors. Of course, Jeff Bridges. He was fantastic. He was awesome.
Me and my dad went to the movie theaters to watch that the remake.
Yeah,
I remember that.
That was
one of my core memories.
That was a good movie theater movie.
It was. It was really good.
Yeah, good action and stuff.
And the little girl was awesome.
She did. Her name was Haley. Stenfield. I think I said that right. I think it's Stenfield, how you pronounce it. But
Yeah.
yeah, she did really good.
She did.
And that was another one where everybody just did really great job. Everybody played their part just fantastically. So
Seems to be a theme with these
yeah,
cowboy
it
movies.
really is. I think Matt Damon, almost always does a good job. So he was fantastic as well. So all right, what you got? Number 4.
Number 4, Magnificent Seven.
Oh.
And this one also has a remake. And
Yes.
I've only seen the remake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen the original one.
I can't remember if it was someone told me the Magnificent Seven or the Hateful Eight. One of them, I heard the original isn't that good.
Okay.
And the remake is just really good, but I can't remember which one it was.
Okay. Have you which one there? But yeah, Magnificent Seven.
Great.
Wonderful movie. What's his name? What's his name?
Denzel Washington.
Yes, Denzel Washington.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Yep.
Ethan Hawke. There's so many good ones.
Yes. Some of my favorite actors in there.
They even got the famous Korean guy. I was looking at the name of that Lee Bung Hun.
Yeah.
Billy Rocks. That was his name in the movie.
I understand, but that movie was, as probably most people seen by now. Oh, I really wanted everybody to live.
I know, and they all started dying like one by one.
Oh, I'll tell you, it was like needles every time someone died. I was like, no.
I want to say only Denzel and Ethan Hawke's character survived.
I think so.
I think only 2 of them made it out.
Yeah, because Chris Pratt, he died.
He blew himself up.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I guess I didn't know that everybody was going to die.
No, I wasn't aware.
I was not ready for it. I was not prepared.
And I like how they all come together. Like they weren't a group.
Yeah.
But they all bound together like to save this town.
Yeah, they did a good job, man. That was a good
movie.
That
had one of for like a Western. That had some of the best action scenes.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Like
if you like action, this is a great Western to start with. If you're not really into Westerns, I would recommend this.
Yeah, that was just a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good one to start with if you want to get into the Western.
Yeah, absolutely. And sorry if you're watching this, then you know that a lot of them don't make it out.
Yes.
But it's still, I mean, hands down, fantastic movie.
Yes.
Really good. Denzel, of course, always does a great job. Chris Pratt, fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Ethan Hawke.
They had a great cast.
They did. It's a good group of people. That's what they do it like on the Westerns. They just, I don't know, they find it.
They find a good posse.
Yeah, they do. They always meshed up a good group of people.
God, this makes me want to go play Red Dead Redemption. No.
My kids have been playing that.
Yeah.
I go in there and watch it. If you haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2, awesome, incredible game.
Yeah, it fits with our story. Our
it
episode.
Really is. God, it is such a good game.
I actually like the main character from 2 more than John. Was it Marston?
Yeah. It was.
Can't remember his name for some reason,
good.
But the character and the voice actor for that character,
really,
he won awards for voicing that guy.
Really, I didn't know that. Okay,
he did such a good job. They're like
he deserved it because that was he did. He did. It was an amazing job.
Yeah.
That. My number 4 is Tombstone. Really, really good movie. If you have not seen,
I'll be your Huckleberry
movie. Kurt Russell, Bill Paxton, Sam Elliott, Val Kilmer, Michael Bain. If you don't know, I think is it Bean or Bane?
I think it's Bane.
Yeah. The guy from Terminator, the original Terminator.
Well, you guys know me too. If it's Kurt Russell's in it, I love it.
Yeah, and Billy Bob Thornton is in that movie.
God, they had a huge cast.
I mean, they amazing group of people and fantastic movie. Val Kilmer's Doc Holliday was just incredible.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite character.
Yeah,
I think that was everyone's favorite character.
It really is. His little, the things he said, people still use it today.
I love it. I'll be your Huckleberry. That's another good one. If you haven't really watched Western movies, that's a good one to dive into.
I mean, amazing group of people, and again, where everybody just does a great job. And I know they did another one. I don't.
Oh, there's a Tombstone too.
Yeah, no. They did another movie. Wyatt. They called it Wyatt Earp. It was with Kevin Costner. It was okay.
That reminds me of something. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Have you ever seen the Boondock Saints?
Oh yes.
Okay, you remember Rocco?
Yeah,
I met him. And
Really?
I'll have to find it. I'll show it to you sometime. He has he had a picture from the movie where he's holding the two signers like
Yeah.
this, and he signed. You know what he signed?
What?
He didn't sign his name. He put Wyatt fucking Earp. When you said that, it reminded me of that picture I have.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I'll show
Where'd
you.
Meet him at?
Comic-Con in Atlanta.
That is
The
awesome.
whole cast was down there.
That was a great movie.
Norman Reedus, the other guy, and
Yeah.
Rocco.
I did not know that. I didn't know nothing about that movie. Didn't know it existed.
Rocco's crazy in real life.
Really?
I think he passed away actually.
Oh, wow.
But he was crazy when I was talking. There was no one in his line for some reason. So I
Yeah.
said, let's go talk to him. I love Boondock Saints.
Oh
And
God, yeah. I used to be like really. I mean, we're still good friends. He lives up in North Carolina now, but the guy lives across the street from me. Me and him would always watch some TV shows, movies together, stuff.
yeah,
And he told me, he was like, "Hey, you and Shauna need to watch Boondock Saints."
yeah.
And I was like, "What is that?" And he had it on DVD, gave it to us, and oh my God, we loved it.
Oh, it's great.
Fantastic, good movie. It's not a part of what we're talking about.
No,
Check out Boondock Saints if you ain't seen it.
just a small, only Wyatt Earp's mentioned. That's the
Yeah.
only. That's the
But,
only.
yeah, White Earp was good. It's the exact same movie, pretty much.
Yeah.
Same
Oh, I have to
storyline.
check it out then.
But yeah, Kevin Costner did it. He always does a good job. But
Tyler from Boise said if we did, he played with me on my stream tonight.
yeah, Tyler.
He said if we didn't mention Tombstone that he would stop listening. So
Hey man, it's my number 4.
Yeah.
It was hard to put.
this was a hard list.
It was because I didn't know where to put Tombstone, to be honest with you. Because it was just a fantastic movie. Love Tombstone. It was incredible.
Right.
I mean, again, there's another one where everybody just does a great job. It's like all these movies, everybody they do fantastic.
They have a great cast and everything.
Yeah. I mean, that whole
great.
group of people there are just amazing. All right, who'd you got? Who's your number 4 there?
Well, I guess I can just say it and we can keep going.
Okay.
Tombstone. That's my
Nice.
number 3.
Oh, 3.
I'm
Oh,
a 3, yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
sorry.
yeah, it's number 3.
I was wondering if any of our lists, we haven't had the same.
Yeah, and we don't tell each other, what list we're going to have and stuff. So
Yeah, we just throw it on us.
yeah,
Like,
that
hey,
is, man, Tombstone is a great.
it is.
Came out came out in 93, and it is still still a good watch.
I think I watched it even though I was like 4 years old.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
my dad.
Yeah.
I grew up watching westerns.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
watched everything.
I was going to mention, since we already talked about Tombstone, I'll throw in a little history of
Okay.
westerns for me.
All right.
I grew up watching Gunsmoke and Bonanza with my grandfather.
Oh yeah, I watched Bonanza. I guess my dad got me into watching Bonanza, and
Yeah.
I never got out of it. Like I watched Bonanza by myself, and I loved
It's
Bonanza.
great. Yeah, I can watch Bonanza. Gunsmoke's good too,
Gunsmoke,
but
there's a lot
Bonanza,
of good ones. There was Gunsmoke, Bonanza. What was another one?
Mr. Ed. No, I'm kidding.
I loved. Actually, I was a big
I
fan. Of
did like
Ed.
Mr. Ed.
I was a big fan of Mr. Ed and Petticoat Junction. There's a lot of good stuff right there. But anyways, yeah. Oh God, I was trying to think some other ones that back then. The Rifleman was another one I'd seen. I didn't watch it as much as did Bonanza.
Yes.
I think Bonanza was like my top Western TV show.
Yes.
But yeah. Anyways,
That's kind of what got me into
okay.
the old westerns.
I don't remember my first Western movie, but I just always have liked them. My dad was always a big gun collector. I've got into it now. I wish could have held on to this. He had this
I got some right here.
Western. He had this Western.
I have no guns at all.
22 pistol, and I love that thing. It was beautiful. It was a really cowboy style 22 pistol.
That's sweet.
And, it was beautiful. It's gone now, but anyways.
Well, what's your number 3, Scotty?
My number 3, Open Range.
I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, love that movie. Let's see, Robert Duvall, Kevin Costner, and the other guy, Abraham. Something I cannot pronounce his last name. I would destroy it. Saying
I might have put that as my number 5 if I would have remembered it.
I loved Open Range. Man, it's a good movie. If you've never seen that, fantastic. Kevin Costner and Robert Duvall, they're like cattle, and the other guy, his name's Mace, something like that. Anyways, they're cattle herdsmen.
Yeah.
And, they're herding cattle, and one guy, he goes into a town to get supplies and stuff, and ends up getting caught up with some bad guys, and they hold him hostage, all that stuff. And Robert Duvall and Kevin Costner go and rescue him. And God, man, it was a good movie.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I actually watched that not too long ago. Loved it. It was fantastic. What's your number 2?
Number 2. What was my number 2? Oh, True Grit.
Oh,
yes.
They're number 2. That was a good movie.
I switched my list as.
I had a hard time putting all these in order because I mean, just they're all really good movies.
My number 2 and 1 switched. I'll say that.
Oh, okay. I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They're hard to put in order.
And it's not on my list, but I want to give a shout out to 3:10 to Yuma.
Oh,
I really like that one.
That is a fantastic movie.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Who's the
I can't remember. I remember him specifically. There was 2 people on the cover.
Yeah, Christian Bale, because Christian Bale's the dad or something, and he's bringing in the other guy.
Yes.
I'm
gonna have to look it up now.
Yeah,
3:10 to Yuma. Russell Crowe.
Oh man, I can't believe.
Yeah, how could we forget that? Yeah. Those 2 together, that's awesome.
That was a really good movie too. That was a fantastic movie. Yeah.
We need to hire a producer, Scotty, so we'll be like, hey, look that up for us.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Not bad at all. Yeah, that was a really good movie. I forgot about that one. Ooh.
Oh yeah, but True Grit, we talked about it.
Yeah,
great movie.
Again,
don't judge me. I haven't seen the old one, listeners.
No,
I have not seen the original with John Wayne.
Mean, that was God mighty. I think it's like 19. I'm sure that was 1960 something. So
yeah. My grandpa was a young man.
Yes. Of course, True Grit. We talked about it. It was a fantastic movie. Really, really good. All right. What's your number 1? Or no, I got to do
what's your number 2?
Yeah. Silverado. Have you ever seen Silverado?
I have not.
I have the DVD. I should let you borrow it. It's really, really good movie. The lineup. It wasn't his first movie, but it was I think it was his second. Kevin Costner.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
he has a lot of good Western movies.
Yeah, it was his breakout. When I was, it was like what they said. What really put him on the map. His big role.
Yeah.
Breakout role. Scott Glenn played in it. Kevin Kline, Danny Glover, Kevin Costner.
Those are some big names.
Yeah. Really good people.
When did that come out?
It was 1985.
Oh, okay. 4 years before me.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. But no, another really good movie is this where they come into a town and, they're a group of friends or they kind of different. A couple of them are friends and they meet up with the other ones. And some really bad guys in the town, a bad sheriff and a landowner and stuff. They're taking over people. And Scott Glenn, Kevin Kline, and Danny Glover and Kevin Costner, they all come together and, get the bad guys.
Yeah.
But really, really good movie. I actually that one I did watch. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And, oh, man, I still love
great
that
stuff.
movie. It is a really, really good movie.
I might have to check it out.
Yeah. It is streaming. I'm not sure where.
I'll have to look it up where it's streaming.
But if not, I actually have it's the DVD book of that one.
Very cool.
Yeah. That one almost landed number 1 because it was just fantastic. The whole big, I don't know. Whenever I think about it, I always think about this one. What's his name? Kevin Kline. He was standing out in the street. He had had a rough night drinking and stuff, and someone stole his clothes and everything. And I think all he had was he was in his pajamas, and it was the kind of little like a onesie.
Yeah.
And somebody shoots at him and like just shoots right through the middle of his crotch area. And, yeah. I think all he had was his pajamas, his gun, something. I mean, he was in his pajamas. I don't remember if he had his gun. And,
like a long john.
Yeah. And he had a little shootout in his pajamas. It was a really good movie, though. And
that's fantastic.
Kevin Costner's breakout role, but everybody else did fantastic.
He did a lot of good sports movies and Western movies.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He did. Great actor. Danny Glover's part in, and Jeff Goldblum was in it.
What?
Yeah. It was Jeff Goldblum, Now, one of the bad guys, I know his face more than I knew his name. Like once I saw, I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
his name was Brian Dennehy.
that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
The name.
if you see him, you know Roseanne Arquette played in it. So yeah,
Oh, I thought you were going to say Roseanne was in it.
no, not Roseanne Barr. I'm not sure what she was doing at the time. But yeah, whole
She might have
list
been doing
of,
her TV show. I don't remember when it came out.
oh yeah, love that. I used to watch that with my grandmother, the Roseanne Barr show.
Yes.
But God, yeah, that was a great list of actors in that movie.
Sounds like it. Silverado.
And another one where everybody did good. Jeff Goldblum, he's like he's a poker player. He goes around towns and plays poker and rips people off. So kind of like a criminal.
Yes.
But
it sounds like something Jeff Goldblum would do on character.
And he played he did it really good too. Like he was really, really good at his role in it.
Yeah.
And that's another one where everybody that they put together just did a fantastic job. So
yeah,
even though it's old, it aged really, really good. Like you can still watch it today. And it's easy, just an easy watch. So all right, what's your number one thing we got it figured out?
Gotta guess.
Maybe Young Guns.
Yes. That is thanks to my dad.
Yes.
We used to watch it all the time when I was a kid.
I did go to the movies and see both of those. That was amazing movie.
And speaking of cast, they had just an incredible cast. Emilio Estevez, Kiefer Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips, Charlie Sheen, Dermot Mulroney, and their little teacher, Terrence Stamp.
Yep.
If you saw him, you'd recognize him.
Yeah.
If everyone doesn't know the name.
Yeah.
He's usually a bad guy in movies.
Yeah, he is.
But this time,
I was trying to think of something else he played in, but
he's the good guy.
But,
he almost looks like the guy from Jigsaw, but he's not.
Oh no, he's not. Way before that.
Yeah, he looks like the Jigsaw bad guy.
Wow, I did not think about that. He really does look like the guy from Jigsaw.
But it's not.
That's weird.
If you want to know what he looks like, that's what he looks like.
He does. It's a lot like that guy. No, that movie, just unbelievable. I mean, I'll go ahead and say it. That's my number one.
We do got one.
Yes, we did. Young Guns, absolutely incredible. I mean,
that's the cast.
God, I love that movie. Yep, there they are. I was sad when Charlie Sheen died. I did not want him to die. I wanted the whole group to stay together to the end.
Yes. I actually watched the first one recently for this podcast, and I watched True Grit as well. But I didn't watch the second one. I want to say doesn't the second one they all die almost or something?
Yes, pretty much. Pat Garrett, the guy who plays Pat Garrett, he makes it because he's the one who in real life apparently killed Billy the Kid or Billy the Kid. Christian Slater, he's in the second one. They don't show him die, but
it's assumed.
They tell you like in the end credits that once he entered Old Mexico that he was beheaded not long after that.
Yeah.
Apparently that's what happened to the real character. He played a guy named Dirty Dave Rudabach.
Yeah.
And so they said in real life, he did make it to Mexico and was killed not long after he got there.
Yeah. So basically, our listeners, their teacher is this guy named John. He's trying to get into the same business like the guy that's hooked up with the sheriff in town is.
Yeah, they do cattle and he runs
meat.
a store.
Yeah, like they have meat and stuff.
Yeah, he runs a store.
And of course, they're trying to drive out the competition.
Right.
And while all the young guns are riding up ahead, this big old posse rolls up on John and just annihilates him.
Yeah,
it looks kind of silly too, to be honest, because he's just standing up. He's like,
oh yeah, I mean, like 10 people shoot at him in all directions. So poor guy. I mean, he didn't have a chance. He knew it was coming too. He gave Billy the look. He's like, I'm about to die. But oh man, yeah. And so and that starts the war, and it's cool. It's based off real stuff. Off real stories. There was actual Lincoln County War back in the day between all that stuff, and
it does add some Hollywood flair.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they bend the story because
but it's really good.
But yeah, very Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez. He played the best Billy the Kid that I think you could play. Like,
oh yeah,
oh man,
for
he
sure.
knocks it out the park. But yeah, and I was a big fan of Kiefer Sutherland's character. Doc.
Yes.
I don't know. I
can't remember
really,
the Asian lady, but he had a crush on her.
Yeah.
And then when he found out why the bad guy had her,
Right.
he's like, oh, I gotta help save her.
He rescued her. I'm guessing that's who he ended up marrying.
Yeah.
You know, in the second one, you know, he said that he had a wife and I think kids at that point before they captured him. And but yeah, second one's really good too.
Yeah, they're both amazing.
It came out 88, then the second one came out in 1990, and I mean, this cast was the same except for the two guys that died at the end of part one.
Yeah,
Charlie and Dirty Steve. They didn't make it out. I love Dirty Steve.
What were they did have some awesome names.
Yeah, it was Billy, Doc,
Skurlock.
Skurlock. Yeah, he was Skurlock.
Jose.
Chavez.
Yeah, Chavez. Why does it say Chavez? Did they call him that? Okay.
Yeah, that's what they called him.
Chavez and Chavez.
Kind of give him a hard time. I know in the second one, Christian Slater's character, you know, they didn't get along too well.
Yeah.
Christian Slater was you know, he was a killer. He killed like a lot of Mexicans, and then Chavez was half Indian, half Mexican. So.
And Chavez didn't get along with one of the guys. It might have been Dirty Steve, I think.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He told Dirty Steve that he held a knife to his neck on nights.
When Billy the Kid first rolled up on their little camp, they were fighting each other.
Yeah. You know, they did not get along too good.
Yes.
My favorite scene, I think. Well, it's a lot of favorite scenes, but in the first one, when they enter the spirit realm, it was and riding their. I think it was Dirty Steve was riding his horse backwards, or Charlie. You know, he was Charlie on his horse backwards.
Yeah,
he's like, we're in the spirit realm.
It's a very interesting movie.
Oh, it was fantastic. It was a good movie. It's a good story. It's cool. You know, they kind of tell the story of Billy the Kid and what all happened to him. You know, the second one apparently kills him, but they said that you know he didn't. He didn't. He actually shot into the floor, and you know, a hint to Billy Kid still being alive. So it is. I think both of them was fantastic. The second one. Did you ever listen to the soundtrack of the second one?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah. John Bon Jovi did the soundtrack to the second one, and absolutely loved it.
That's where the song "Wanted" came from, right?
Yes.
I wanted.
Okay. No, it did not.
But
yes, I thought that forever.
It makes sense, right?
It did. So "Wanted" is on the Slippery When Wet album.
What's the most famous song from that one?
Blaze of Glory.
Oh, okay.
I thought forever. I was like, oh wow, because I used to watch Deadliest Catch.
Yeah.
And at the beginning of Deadliest Catch, you know, they played Wanted,
Dead
or Alive, and I was like, oh wow, you know, the song from the album from Young Guns.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm gonna look it up stuff. So I got on my music streaming and pulled up the album, and I'm like going through it. I'm like, why did they take this song off? Why is it not on there? And like I got so wondering and dug into it, and I was like, oh my god, it's not even on there. No, that song was never on that album.
It would have been perfect.
I believed it for years.
It just makes sense.
Yeah, I was arguing with the internet. I was like, you're wrong. It was on there. It's not on there. No, yeah. So I don't know. It was kind of weird, but that album.
It should be.
It should definitely. I mean, that's what it fits. He even says in the song, "I'm a cowboy."
On the steel side.
Yeah, it fits the movie. Like I was trying to remember in the movie, like where do they, you know?
It just makes sense.
It does. It's like it fits perfect.
Apparently not.
My dad and uncle, they wanted to go out one night, and it was the weekend that he had me, and so I remember us going to the music store. My uncle bought the CD.
Yeah.
To the Young Guns. Actually, I think we went and watched it. That's what it was. We went and watched the movie. Afterwards, we went and he bought the CD. And at the time, my uncle, he had a system in the back of his car. He was a little younger than my dad, and so he bought the CD. And you know, we listened to it, and he's playing extremely loud. And we all went out to eat, and kids, they don't do this anymore. Parents, it's highly frowned upon now. But that night, it was like, hey, bud, you know how much you like that CD? How about you go sit in the car, listen to the CD? We're going to hang out in here for a while. This restaurant / kind of like bar thing. It's kind of like an Applebee's.
Yeah.
There's this place called Bennigan's. I don't think it's still around anymore. We went in there, and they used to go there a lot. And I guess they was going to hang out and maybe talk to some ladies or whatever. And so I went and sat in the car and I listened to that CD
Yeah.
at least 2 or 3 times. That's how long they were in there.
So you just enjoyed some
Yeah,
music.
so that whenever I hear that CD, that's the memory that goes back. But it was
Sitting in the car.
yeah, sitting in the car listening to that CD while my dad and uncle
macking
had some
on the
drinks
ladies.
and talked to the ladies. Yeah, but anyways, it was a good movie. It's awesome that we had the same number one.
It is.
There.
It's been a while since we had the same
it
anywhere
is.
on the chart.
Yeah, it is.
I think the last one was the 80s music.
Yep. Yeah, we had a
was
few
it Van
of them
Halen?
matched up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did.
But I mean, these are all just classic movies, fantastic. But yeah, Young Guns, man, the shooting scenes, all that stuff. I mean, man, it was good and good comedy and stuff.
And there's still a lot of other great movies too, like The Lone Ranger.
Tons. There's a I guess it's kind of like Western. There's a new Zorro TV show on
Really?
Amazon. Yes, I have not. I think it's on Paramount. I haven't watched it yet, but I watched the preview and it looked really good. So I'm gonna check it out.
Does Cowboys versus Aliens count?
I think it does.
I think it does.
That was a really, really good movie.
I'm a
huge
Western
Harrison
movie.
Ford fan.
Yeah.
Anything with Harrison Ford, I've seen it. And
I also like Olivia Wilde.
Oh yeah, she played a very good
She
role.
did a good job. Yeah.
Fantastic job in that movie. What's his name from 007? What's his name?
Daniel Craig. He's great too.
He did play.
Yeah.
great.
It made me want to see him in more cowboy movies.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. Apparently, somebody said that the critics didn't like it much or whatever, but I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Screw the critics.
2 great things. You got aliens, you got cowboys.
Yeah.
I don't know where you go wrong in that.
Right.
So, yeah, that was really good. Like you said, 410 to Yuma was good. There was an older one called Posse. I don't know if you ever watched Posse.
Yeah.
That was a really good movie.
I haven't really watched the Clint Eastwood ones, like Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
That's a really, really good movie.
I know I heard they're good. I just
those are good. He had another one.
There was another famous, like something about a bandit, right? The Bandit, or
yeah, I can't think of the name of it. He was in, of course, he was in a bunch of good movies, good westerns and stuff.
Let's see.
I'm trying to think of some other ones that I watched. I watched so many; they just kind of cloud around.
Fistful of Dollars. Is that what you're thinking of?
I don't remember that one.
It looks like a cowboy on the picture.
It's probably so. I think most of his movies were. I don't know. It's weird. When the
Outlaw, maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that was
Josie
good.
Wales.
Whenever I think about Clint Eastwood, I automatically think I don't know if you ever seen them, but it was Any Which Way But Loose. I don't know if you ever saw those. There was 2 of them. There was the same name, but they just twisted up the words a little bit. But it was he was a kind of like a street fighter kind of guy, and he had an orangutan, and the orangutan, his name was Clyde.
Yeah.
And I wanted one so bad after that. Apparently, they're really hard to get, and nobody really I know has one. But
I forgot. I said, you guys on my stream. I said, you guys want a spoiler for what we're talking about next? I said top 5 westerns.
Yes.
And someone listed theirs on my chat.
Really?
And I can't remember all of them. He said Tombstone, and he had Dances with Wolves on there.
That was a good movie. Another Kevin Costner one.
We talked about how long the director's cut. It's like 4 hours.
Yeah. You have to have nothing planned for the day if you're gonna watch Dances with Wolves.
But thank you, Tiger Grad, for.
Yeah, it was good.
I'll look it up and we can read it out for his answer on the next.
Yeah, we'll give it out there. Thank you for responding.
Thank you, Tiger Grad.
Hey, let us know what your favorite westerns are. Let us know what you like.
It could be TV, show, movie.
Yeah. And if you haven't watched some of these and you check them out after we've talked about them, let us know what you think about any of them.
Yeah, we'd love to hear back from you guys. You can post on our wall, anything. Send
let
us
us
a
know what you think
message.
about these or yours, whatever. Thank you guys for watching, listening. Yeah, now they're watching.
Yeah, now they're
It's-
watching on
it's-
YouTube.
Now you're watching and
And
listening.
if you guys know any like creators, like musician, artists,
Yeah.
you can tell them to reach out to us and we'll
Yeah,
check them out
Yeah.
and possibly have them on What the Creator.
Yeah. Tommy does the interviews and stuff. Really good job. Check out his last ones because they're on our YouTube channel as well.
Yes.
And so
The last
check
one,
those out.
we got a Twitch streamer and a rapper / Twitch streamer recently.
Yes. Yeah, both really good.
Yeah.
All the interviews have been really good. So, but as always, thank you guys for listening so much. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so
All right.
much.
See you guys.
See you guys.